And me. Okay. So my mom is moving and she gave us her snowblower. We've never owned a snowblower before. All of the snow I've shoveled by hand with a shovel, right? So she gave us a snowblower, and immediately upon getting the snowblower, the weather is now like, I think this weekend it's supposed to be in the 40s.
10 seconds remaining. 5.
I don't know about that kind of stuff, Liam. I don't know.
1.
I barely know who Josh Gad is. You say that like 40s is hot. Not hot, but it's pretty mild, and mainly it's not gonna snow. So I have a snow blower, and the snow is melting. Not that it couldn't get cold again and snow again. It still could. It just probably won't. Oh, I needed to restart this computer because of the thing. That's one thing. When it does it when I'm playing WoW, I mean, it's annoying and it could get me killed, but once it's over, it's no big deal. But HOTS, for some reason, it messes up the graphic for the cooldowns. And it makes it really hard to see when things are off cooldown or not. Keep an eye on the butcher here. Josh Gad was in the newer version of Beauty and the Beast, right? The one with Emma Watson, I think. I did play a decent amount over the weekend, and no, it did not do it then. I don't think. Yeah, I really don't know, Liam. I don't know much about this kind of thing. It doesn't make any sense that it would only happen while I'm streaming, because the streaming is done on another computer, so like... I don't remember it happening over the weekends. We've kept an eye on the temperature. It doesn't seem to be getting too hot. I'm gonna go get health and mana. Spiders!
Yes, run away.
Who DC'd? Oh, Urel. Interesting. So, if I left OBS open but just wasn't streaming, would that be a way to test that? To see if it did it while OBS is open but not doing anything? Because usually on the weekend, I leave it on the dinosaur loading screen. I don't like seeing myself up there when I'm not streaming. So I just leave it on the dinosaur loading screen. Okay, well that was awful. I think they're rage pinging Urel, not realizing that they're just following and unfollowing her. Yeah, I do need to restart the computer as well, and I have to restart the stream at some point to put the delay on. I didn't start it with the delay because I had so long before the games. So I kind of have to restart everything. Okay. But, a thing at a time.
Once a coward, ever a coward.
Yeah, I don't know, Liam. They're looking into it, though. They'll figure out. Meatyard and Matlock will figure out what's wrong with it. They're smart.
Failure upon failure.
Oh, boy. We are super far down.
Another fort lost.
Dude, why are we fighting up here? Oh, my God. I was back, and now... Uh-oh.
My power wanes. Carry more gems or face my wrath.
Woo! Okay.
Shatter their constructs. Deliver the gems to my altar. Enemies.
Well, we rule out things one at a time, and eventually we'll get down to what it is, right? Yeah, I have to restart my stream for the delay. I was gonna just have the delay on at the start, but I wanted to be able to kind of chat with the homies. And it's so hard to chat properly with a 30-second delay. So I decided I'd just restart the stream. You're gonna die from poison. Get over here! Hell yeah! I have to restart my computer and things after this game, though. I had a graphical hiccup, so I'll need a second between games. Dog and bologna and chicken and macaroni. It's in my head. I was on TikTok earlier. You could stream on YouTube with a 45-second. I mean, you could set the delay on to anything you want. They're just all awful for viewers, for chatting, for interaction. Oh no, you hear it too. You hear it too. I said homies and then it just jumped right into my head. Oh no. We're all thinking it together. TikTok and the brain. Now it's stuck in my head. Chicken with hot dog and bologna. Chicken and macaroni. Chillin' with my homie. It's in my head. So I watch a good deal of thirst trap TikToks. as you do. And so, you know, they all use that same corpse husband, like, choke me, like you love me, hate. But I like the ones where when they start off, they use a lot of them start off where somebody will be wearing something cute and innocent, and then it transitions into the looter thing. So it starts out with the choke me, like you hate me, love me, one. And then it turns into the deeper version one. But the higher pitched version is the one that gets stuck in my head. So in my head, I'm always like, choke me, like you hate me. It's not good. It's not good. And people who don't watch a lot of TikTok have no idea what I'm talking about. They've never heard these sounds. They're like, what are you doing?
Must I really remind you to choose a talent?
I'm gonna take dragon skills for this one. Getting polyed. Well, we've caught up mostly in XP, but the buildings. Maybe we get the buildings back. TikTok is not for everyone. It depends on what part of TikTok you're on, though. I would argue that there is a TikTok community for everyone. However, finding your area of TikTok isn't always an easy journey. I mean, there's Warhammer 40k TikTok where people paint minis and talk about lore and do cosplay, and it's all Warhammer 40k. Like, if you want to start your daily affirmation with a commissar yelling at you, like, that's there. It's there. You just have to go find that community. God, Juggernasty. Oh, that toss was so good. I ulted him because I was sure he was going to get hit by it. And then Garrosh with the save. Dude, though, that's so true. Remember when, like, you'd go on Facebook to see, like, what your grandma is up to, and it would be posts from Reddit that are, like, 2 weeks old, and you're like, oh, yeah, I saw that on Reddit 2 weeks ago, and that was Facebook. Now Reddit is TikToks I saw 3 days ago. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like, the front page of Reddit is all TikToks that were popular, like, a couple days ago, and it's like, oh. Huh. I saw that cat a couple days ago on TikTok, and now it's on Reddit. I like especially when it's a TikTok, but it's cropped awkwardly to try to hide the original creator's name. Like, what? Because TikTok is made for phones, right? So it's that long, tall portrait. And then you'll see one that's like awkwardly, like it used to be this, but that's cropped like this so they could crop out the creator's name and pretend they didn't find it on TikTok.
Correct talent this time.
Awkward. I think this is my first successful Dragon Queen of the game, because every time I've tried to use it, I've gotten interrupted. I haven't played D&D in years. I'm not currently in a game or a community, but I love the D&D TikToks because they're really funny.
Your troubles are compelling quickly. Hearing me was a wise choice.
I also like to watch a lot of cute girls dancing on TikTok. I'm also there for that content, and I am okay with it. I also watch some cute boy TikTokers too. Like, we equal opportunity thirst on people in this house. So many Kylo Ren cosplayers. Yes. Speaking of educational dino themed user, my next video is actually dino themed, but Meat hasn't edited it yet. Are there really that many Kylo Ren cosplayers? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, many. Think about it this way. For straight men who view sexy lady cosplayers, think of all the sexy lady characters you would expect to see cosplay of, you know? There's that many for the other side as well. Meteor didn't veto my birthday present from 2 years ago. That was like, okay, so for a while, the artist was supposed to contact me and then never did. And then you sent me something about it, and then I never responded because I forgot about it, and it was just kind of like that. Okay, I have good and or bad news for you guys and gals and non-binary pals out there. Pretty much every sexy cosplayer slash model slash I don't know, OnlyFans content creator, whatever you want to call them that you follow out there. Think about it like this. Unless they're taking obvious selfies where their arm is in the frame, who do you think is taking those pictures and videos? It's almost always their significant other. Almost always. I'm sure there are some that have figured out how to do it solo, but for most of them, there's another person there. And for most of them, it's not a professional photographer they paid to take those pictures. For most of them, it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And that's okay. Like, I'm not trying to ruin your dreams or make you not watch people's content, but that is the real of it. My favorite. That's just the way of it. Yes, he did. Maybe we're into that too. Maybe you are. It's okay. I'm not trying to portray it as a bad thing. I just, you know, it's a definite thing. That for most creators of content, also not lewd content too, regular content as well, especially quality content, it's not often a one man or woman operation. And until somebody gets truly very large where they have professional production behind them, like, who do you think, like, somebody is supporting them and helping them, who do you think it's gonna be? Like, it's usually a significant other. Like, when you've got people on OnlyFans who are taking pictures of their beehole, how do you think they're taking pictures of their beehole? Like, get a selfie back there is real hard. You think they're setting that shit up on a 10-second timer and running into position for every picture? No. No. Yeah, they've got a tripod set up with like a remote to their camera. No. And that's like not hating, not knocking. It's just the way it is. I would also love to hire a full-time editor, but fortunately for me, I have a full-time meat yard who helps with pretty much everything. I'm sure there are people who are fully solo operations out there. Like, I mean, that it has to exist, right? Probability and all. But most that I know and most that I have seen have another person, and usually that other person is somebody who has already seen their beehole. You know what I mean? You sent me a picture of your cake. I'm excited to see your cake. Today is OTT's birthday. It's also B-Mork's birthday, which makes sense because they have a similar birthday. So everybody should say happy birthday to OTT and happy birthday to B-Mork. Right now. Say it. One? Okay. Well, I mean, she's already turning in. Okay. Happy birthday to me right now. It's chocolate cake, vanilla cake, and cheesecake. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. And I just follow you guys. So, like, if you want to end, let's go. There was a slug in this region. You had a hot pocket for dinner. Nice. I made calzones earlier in the day, and I'm gonna have leftovers later after stream. I did have a tiny ice cream bar though, since it came in the groceries, so I got to have a tiny ice cream. They're these little, they're like this big. They're like small, and it's a ice cream dipped in chocolate, and it's just a little teeny bar. I want to get to your rel so bad, but I can't reach. No, I'm dead too. We got way too split there. The dough I made, usually the last time I made dough, it was too, how to describe? It was too, like, it didn't stretch. It would just break, and it was very dense. And when it cooked, it was pretty, like, thick and chewy. I mean, it was still pizza dough. I make it from scratch. And it was okay. It just wasn't right. And so I did some Googling, and I was like, what do you do if your dough is, like, too thick? It doesn't stretch at all. Like, it'll crack or break before it would stretch. And all the things said, not enough water or not enough oil or both. So this time when I made it, I used more water and I used more oil, and I had the opposite problem. It was way too sticky. And way too sticky, sticking to everything. It was like an alien creature with a mind of its own. It was so fucking sticky. Like you couldn't even think about rolling it because it was just like gack sticking to everything. It was like the fucking slime from Nickelodeon. So I kept adding flour, and I was like, God, please stop sticking to everything. And I got it to a point where you could like roll it out mostly and fold it mostly, but it was still way too sticky. Cooking wise though, it cooked really well. Like it was a lot lighter. It wasn't as chewy. I think it cooked better, but too much water this time. Too much. I got to get the right balance of water to flour to oil, I guess. It's tough. I need to get to Gary the Garrosh here. He's fine. Just get him. caps lock is cruise control. Cool, Matlock. So that's the coolest happy birthday, right? I'm a dragon. Rawr. Rawr. Okay, well that wasn't so bad. That was okay. Abathur was trying to core race us there at the end. Did you see that shit? Did you see it? I saw it, but I ignored it. I looked away. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. We were down for a while there, but we handled it. Butcher got his stacks, and we're gonna vote for Abathur because you know, anytime you play the slug, you deserve a vote.